Well, certainly an interesting day of action yesterday, huh? Even going into the wee hours last night, huh? But yes, you are looking at it correctly. You know, it's interesting how the Red Sox can find their identity, and for one game they were thankfully able to. But at this point, we're really looking at an interesting couple of days here in the MLB playoffs. So I will get you right now to your scores from yesterday's action, and we will recap what happened. There we go. Let's go to the first game from yesterday. My bad, folks. I don't know what happened. Here we go. That's where we want to start off with. So the Red Sox now have a 2-1 series lead against the Houston Astros. They won by the score of 8-2. First inning, JD Martinez hit an RBI double. Xander Bogaerts, RBI ground out. That made it 2-0 Boston. Marwin Gonzalez hit an RBI single and got the Astros within one. There wouldn't be any action until the fifth inning, as Alex Bregman hit an RBI double, and that tied the ball game up at 2. But once the sixth inning came, it looked like something interesting was going to happen. In the sixth inning, Steve Pearce hit a home run to left field. The eighth inning was very interesting, and this is where the game was sealed. Bases were loaded. Mitch, with 2 outs, Mitch Moylan was hit by a pitch. And then once Jackie Bradley Jr. came to the plate, you knew when that home run was being hit to right field. And if you were watching that game last night, you knew the Red Sox had this game set, match. And that's where the Red Sox were able to win this last night. We have an interesting situation. There will be, I'm assuming, yes, I'm confirming it. There will be a Game 6 in Milwaukee of the National League Championship Series on Friday night. As the Dodgers were able to win it in 13 innings, 2-1, the final score from this game. So here's what happened. The Dodgers were able to take the lead in the first inning as Brian Dozier hit an RBI single to left field. The fifth inning, Santana hit an RBI double to right field for the Brewers. Arcius scored, and that tied the ball game at 1. There wouldn't be any action until the 13th inning. It's Cody Bellinger, the hero for the night for the LA Dodgers, hit an RBI single to right. And Manny Machado was able to score. Thus, we have a tied series. In the Boston-Houston series, I will clarify for everybody, Boston now leads the series 2-1. Now we go to today's action. First up on the agenda today, Dodgers and Brewers will play at 5:05 Eastern, 2:05 Pacific time on Fox Sports 1. Pitching matchup for today, it will be Wade Miley taking on Clayton Kershaw. This should be an interesting matchup because it could favor the Dodgers. But then again, we've seen Kershaw choke in the playoffs before. So it all depends on how he does, because this is a Game 5. If there's going to be a Game 7, what's going to happen if Walker Buehler somehow pitches that game? Very interesting indeed. Next up, after that, 8:39 p.m. Eastern, 7:39 Central. Boston and Houston will resume their series on the mound for the Red Sox tonight, and Charlie Morton will be on the mound for the Houston Astros. So that's going to wrap up today's ML. I will be back tomorrow, and hopefully we won't have extra inning game like last night that went all the way to like, if I'm correct, that went all the way to almost 2 o'clock in the morning here in New York. I didn't watch, but I know somebody was telling me just this morning on Twitter that the game did last until about, I would say, 1:30 in the morning here in New York. So hopefully no late night antics. Because keeping in mind, LA, they're 3 hours back, so that meant the game went until like 10 o'clock. Yeesh. Well, if one thing's for certain, I'm going to say this right now. This Game 5 in the NLCS is very important. I know for a fact that we're only at Game 4 of the American League Series, in case anybody was asking, so I'm keeping a close track on it. So it's Game 4, ALCS, and then at 5 o'clock Eastern this afternoon, 2 o'clock Pacific, it will be Game 5 of the National League Championship Series. So thank you all for watching. Until the next one, please take care.